Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. You know me, I'm Tom here at the Off-Grid Farm. I'm across the street. Just got finished cutting the grass on this beautiful, almost cool, but still very warm Sunday. Hold on, got a truck coming. Okay, maybe I'll have a little bit of quiet here. This is the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, or Max Pro, whichever way you want to say it. But I've got it, this goes up to 17 power on the zoom. I'm right now on 1. Just to let you know that. Now, this zoom is absolutely incredible. And now I'm only on 5. So this will do a half a mile. But then, of course, it's very hard to hold the camera very, very steady. Let's bring it back down to 1.4. Okay. Well, one thing never stops around here is cutting the grass. That's for sure. That's right, boys and girls. Cutting the grass is always something that I have to do out here. Now, here comes another car. For the last 9.5 years, 9.5 years. I'm coming up actually on 10 years of owning this farm, or this land, this 4 acres, okay? And throughout that entire time, every 2 weeks, I cut the grass. Boy, it's a busy road today. Now, 10 minutes ago, no one was on the road. Now, as soon as I start filming, everybody's on the road. Oh, well. But cutting the grass is a never-ending saga. And with all the rain that we've had, it is just absolutely, it's just crazy, man, how much I have to constantly cut. Now, he cut his field 2 months ago. And look at this. I mean, that is unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Now, also, too, I noticed with this camera is if you really try to use the zoom a lot in shady conditions, it needs light, okay? So you have to have light, really, to make the zoom work very, for the picture to come out clear, okay? But without light, like right now, it's been basically cloudy all day because this is the aftermath of that storm. So this is what we've been getting. Now, I'm going to go up to 17. Let's see what we can do with this cloud. I'm going to keep it right on the sun. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's an interesting figure right there. Looks like something. Wow. Okay, I'm at 17, but you get the idea. See, it gets very, very tough to hold on to this camera in one place when you're on that kind of zoom. Okay, back to normal. All right, let's just let's do some video recording here, and let's chat a while. It's always beautiful, man, when everything is cut and pretty. But the other problem is this. These damn fire ants. Look at them. And there's hundreds and hundreds of mounds all over the place. Don't let them get a hold of you, man. That's all I can tell you. Don't let them get a hold of you. And they're everywhere too, man. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Big nests. But I put ant killer on it all the time. It doesn't do any good. I don't care what I do. Now that's the drawback. That's the one drawback about owning any kind of land. With all this rain, it brings these ants up to the surface. And they're just, like I said, they're everywhere, man. Busy little critters. And I tell you what, they have wore me out a bunch of times since I've been here. Another thing, this camera has a couple of options on it. Not like my old camera, my 11S. Because anywhere I put my hand, I got to be real careful. It'll just shut the video off and it'll go into a different mode. It has all these little option packages on it, like light and or take a picture. It has a little button on the side where my hand is right now. If I move it a little bit, it'll actually stop the video and take a picture, which I don't like that feature, man, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's a purpose for it, but as far as I'm concerned, I can't use it. Because I'm either doing video or I'll take a picture, but not both. Or I haven't figured out how to work it yet. Let's see. Is the video still running? Oh yeah, here we go. I also helped my neighbor out too. I cut around his boat and his pump house. They're overwhelmed. They're trying to build a house in the back there. So they've just let pretty much the front go. Yeah, the old shipping container. Oh yeah. But it's a shame, man. It's a shame that this boat's sitting here like this. That Honda 4-stroke. Look at this, a Carolina Skiff 19. And it's absolutely ruined. Motor doesn't work either. That's another shame. It doesn't work. Man. And he's got two more boats over here. Neither one of them work. A bunch of cars, bunch of trucks that don't work. You know, what can he say? Well, he's got 3 kids. He's got more priorities than worrying about all these cars out here. But yeah. Well, so far, that's why I barricaded this over here. Because I just didn't want to look at it, you know. If I'm on my side of the property, last thing I want to do is look at a wore out old boat. I'm trying to ask them if they would sell it to me. And I'll bring that badass boat back to life again. But problem is, they're not going to sell. These guys don't sell nothing. They hold on to everything. Yeah. Hold on to everything. Oh, man. All right. Now, another thing that I've got to kind of get off my chest is this. Is all these toys that I've collected over the years. And the amount of money it costs to constantly run everything and keep everything maintained. That's one of those deals. Is the more you own, the more it costs to maintain it. And right now I got to get a mechanic to figure out this ignition switch thing. It still runs. I just have to jump it and with starter solenoid. But it runs fine. There's no issues there. It's just that this is made in Vietnam and you can't get parts in the United States for it. There's nothing online and there's no service center that'll work on these things. You know? This is my last effort of water collection, but you know, it's pretty clear. See, if it rains really hard, it keeps flushing keeps flushing this thing out, so it's nice and clear water in there. Perfect. But that's the thing. When you get so many toys and you get so much crap, then it becomes just a nuisance to maintain everything, because that's all you're doing is always constantly maintaining your stuff. You know, like the lawnmower, it's got to go in for a major service. I need new blades on it. It needs a tune-up, oil change, air filter. You know, by the time I get it out of the shop, that thing will cost me $800 freaking dollars, man. You know, and it's not that I don't want to do it myself. It's just being that I have a company, I pay somebody to do it, and then I write it off on my taxes. So why work on my own stuff, man? It's stupid. I'd rather take the deduction. But yeah, I mean, this thing here is what, 11 years old, 12 years old, and every 2 years I have to sink about $1,000 in it. You know, so anyway, I digress. It's always expensive. This land is not expensive. It only costs $430 a year. But I have to come out here all the time to maintain everything. Which is actually, it's good therapy for me. I need it. I need to get away. I need to get away from people and the city sometimes. Like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a people person. But sometimes people get under my damn skin. I don't know, does that happen to you guys? I mean, you can do it for so long, and after a while you say, screw this. Man, I need some alone time. Because that's exactly what happened this weekend. Saturday, I just finally said, I'm tired of hanging out with my bookkeeper. I'm tired of constantly running to everybody else's, the beat of their drum. So now I'm going to run to the beat of my own for a while. That's all I can say. You know, I've done my best to help people when they need help. I've tried to, put in 110% when it comes to doing things for people. And you know what's funny about that? And this is weird. This is kind of a weird thing. Is that when you have your act together and you're used to staying in control of your world, and you always seem to, you get the upper hand, on life. You're successful in business, successful in life. Basically, you're dealing with adversity better than most. If you're that kind of person, please leave a comment down below, because it seems like over all these years, I've always had my shit together a little bit more than the people around me. Not everyone, but the majority of them. And it seems like when you have that type of success in your life, it comes at a cost. And the cost is your friends, or the people you think are your friends, because they start getting an attitude about your success, or, being that your business is doing good, you don't have any health issues, you're controlling your debt, you don't need to jump up every morning and join the rat race. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been planning all my life to get away from the rat race. And it's hard to find other people like me, and I know they're out there. And there's a bunch of you guys, maybe some girls too, on my channel that have got your shit together, and you find your circumstances similar to mine. That it's very, very difficult to connect with people that are like-minded, that have their stuff together, that seem to know what's going on, that are not under any kind of major stress. And also, too, very little to no drama. Oh my God. the drama that some people can create out of nothing. And it's all about nothing. That's what really pisses me off. And that's what kind of got me a little upset this weekend too, because, you know, the littlest things, people snap. Their brain just snaps. I don't know what it is, a chemical imbalance. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's hormones. I don't know what it is. But, you know, people just don't handle diversity or adverse conditions or situations very well. Have you noticed that too? Put that in the comments if you've been subject to people just losing it around you, man. Shit. Makes you wonder. I mean, I get it. I know people are under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. You know, when it comes to family, kids, pets, dogs, mortgages, inflation, stagflation, you know, all the variables of life that can reach out and touch you and make you have a bad day. You know, I get it. I get it. But good God, man. I'm getting tired. What it probably boils down to is I have my fair share of running into these type of people. And I just can't deal. Let's say I don't want to deal no more with the drama. It to me, it's just sickening. It's not anything that I cherish or want to be a part of. Yep. So that's that in a nutshell, man. I don't want to be a part of that drama. I got no drama in my life. Very little. I mean, the only drama that I have is at night when I'm sitting around. I might be having a couple beers, you know, I'm on the computer, you know, and I hear all this negative news. And then here we go again. I'm sitting there, and I shouldn't do this. I tell myself, is the rest of the world freaking crazy? Has everybody lost their damn mind? This world is tearing itself apart. Humans are stupid, man. They're just a stupid carbon-based organism that really has their heads up their ass. You know that? That's right. All you carbon life forms out there got your head up your ass. Not any of you guys on my channel, though. You guys are carbon-based, but you got your shit together. And I say, all this rain, man, I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on, I got to be careful walking in here. It was a flood here a couple days ago. But the creek has really, really calmed down. Well, like I said, I got to be careful here. Last thing I want to do is trip in the mud, bust me up, and bust up the camera, or drop it into the damn water. There we go. Nice, man. A lot of people have asked me, is there gold here in this river? And I tell them no. No one's ever indicated that there is. Like, you know, in pockets like that, you know, or pockets like this. But I'm not gonna find out. No way, man. Not my thing. All right, let's get back across the other side. Hold on, let me get my fingers out of the way. And hold on to this camera. There we go. Up the hill. Well, that's kind of like my rant for today. You know, I'm so not used to drama, and you know, over the years I've barricaded myself against it, especially after my last divorce. I think that's what it was. My last divorce took a toll on me emotionally, because I said I'll never do it again. Never, ever do it again. It's hard to stay alone for so many years, like myself. I've been alone without a real relationship for 18 years. So I've forgotten how to connect. And when I run into a little bit of drama, I don't react very well to it. I mean, I don't think that I'm above it, but I damn sure feel I am, because I can't stand it, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and especially after being on YouTube over 10 years, ranting and raving with over 1,600 videos. This is what I do, man. I rant and rave about a lot of stuff. You guys stay tuned. You know what to do. Tom, out here on the off-grid farm, talking to you tonight. Hasta la vista, baby.